Well guys, today we have something very different. It's not a Ferrari, it's not a Lamborghini. Yeah, you can see it, it's a Ford. But it's not this one, the important one. Check this out.
Hi guys, I'm Shmi. We're here with Barracks. This is a slice of America. You normally are with Italian cars. I'm British, but the Ford GT it's something you have to experience. We're gonna go for a drive? You're gonna come with me?
Yes, of course, let's go.
But the Ford GT, I mean, I know it's a little bit crazy right now with the wrap, the design, the artwork, the ski box.
Yeah.
It's not normal, but we've been here for the event. It's been amazing, and it's nearly time to go home. But before we go home, I said I have to take you in the car. We have to go. It's sunset, it's beautiful, south of Spain.
We are in Spain, so beautiful place, beautiful cars.
You have to find the door handle.
Ah, guys, where is it? Can you see it? I mean, it took me like a couple minutes to figure it out. Here.
You know something cool, actually?
Oh.
Let me show you this, If we close the door, on the outside you have the lock button. You press this to lock it.
Oh.
It's like the numbers on the race cars.
Yeah?
Although obviously, Ford won Le Mans a few times, but Ferrari won Le Mans this year. Anyway.
Of course. Let's go. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Oh, it sounds good.
You know, when they introduced this with the V6, there were a lot of people that were really upset
Yeah.
that it didn't have a V8.
Like
How
it's
can-
the EcoBoost from the Mustang.
yeah. It's obviously, it's not exactly that engine, but it is in like the F-150, you know?
Mhm.
And it's a thing that you have to understand. You have to understand the car is about aerodynamics, lightweight, racing. It's literally, I think this is closer to the same car for the race car and the road car than anything else I've driven.
Yeah.
Like it's so closely connected. And when you open some of the panels, there are no like pretty carbon bits. It's just functional.
Okay.
So you can see straight through the car. There are all of these air channels underneath.
Wow. So
It's-
even more than the Senna, let's say.
Similar kind of thing.
Okay.
But in here, it's exactly like the GTLM Le Mans car.
Oh, okay.
You know? They took the GTLM and the road car, made them the same, apart from the wing and the splitter and
Yeah.
stuff. And obviously, in 2016, they won the 24 hours. And I'm a big fan of endurance racing, the
Yeah.
Nürburgring 24, Le Mans. I love cars that have a connection to motorsport.
Yes, that have an
You know,
history with the
yeah.
race cars.
For me, that's a big part of the reason for a car, you know, the fact that it was engineered for competition, to go and try and win. That was what it was all about. Obviously, we will just head a little bit away from the town here. Hopefully, we can find a nice road to open it up
Yeah.
and get the turbo sounds and the exhaust, because this car has the Quicksilver exhaust. I had a custom bespoke exhaust made, and I mean,
Oh wow.
yeah, it's really cool.
It's really good. And you can feel it right behind you. Yeah. I mean, who can complain about a V6 now?
Yeah, and it's the same with the 296, right?
Yeah.
You've heard, I'm sure, lots of 296s
Yes.
driving in Maranello.
I mean, it feels like a V12 from outside the truck,
Yeah.
from Fiorano, let's
the
say.
sound is amazing. The sound is amazing. And I think there's a lot of, from a petrol head, there's an instant kind of, oh, V6, like, no, I only want a 12-cylinder engine. And I think there's a space for everything.
Yes.
You know, I love a Ferrari V8. I love a Ferrari V12. You know, I don't own a V12 Ferrari right now, but my Purosangue is very soon, so I will be back in the club. But I also really enjoy and appreciate this. You know, I appreciate what this is for. And
Yes.
when you drive normally, if I put it in normal mode and we have the comfort suspension, I'm sorry, it's quite dark in here. It's really soft.
Yeah.
Like it's a really, it's I call it like an American GT. You know, we have soft seats.
Yes.
Okay, it's tiny in here.
Yes, but
But we have
it's pretty
soft seats,
comfortable. I mean,
and the ride is good.
it's not like an hypercar where you really can't stand inside for more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. It works. It's okay.
And I mean, you've driven how many miles from England now?
Well, in total, because I've had it for nearly 5 years, we have 17 and a bit thousand kilometers, so 11,000 miles or so.
That's crazy.
But we've got a long drive home as well.
Yeah.
We drive from here via Madrid to Santander to catch the ferry to England. So it's another 1,000 kilometers, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. So
getting closer to the 20,000
yeah.
meters.
Well, in miles on this trip, we drove through 10,000.
Wow.
So I got my passenger to take a photo at 10,000.0 miles. I put it back in miles because most people with Ford GTs, because of the value, they collect them, they don't really drive them.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the same with limited Ferraris and so many cars.
Yes,
but
it also got up in value very fast.
yes,
one.
for sure. But to me, the most fun comes from driving the car. You know, from building the memories, taking it here. You know, this car has been as well to Italy.
Yeah.
I took it to Sardinia.
Oh,
I joined
okay.
the Pagani Raduno in 2019
Wow.
with this.
What an experience.
Yeah, I was able to join some of the drives, and it's been in Milan because I'm sorry you can't see now, but the seats are actually made by Sparco.
Oh, yeah.
And Sparco made a bespoke one-off seat for this car
Wow.
with the red and gold
Okay.
stitching. So it's the same stitching as the outside. So we took it to Italy, we took it to Ambrose Store Ford near Linate in Milan,
Yeah.
and then we took the seats out, took the seats to Sparco, and they redid them. So it's a one-of-one OEM seat,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is really cool.
And it's comfortable. I can assure you, it's very comfortable.
But equally, you know, when we get to somewhere with a nice road, you know, the car is also very happy to make a little bit of noise.
To be driven properly.
Yeah, so, yeah, sport mode. And
I mean, it's meant for this.
yeah, the roads here, you have to be careful. They're very slippery.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, it's quite funny, actually.
Yeah, it
But
is.
you hear the turbo sounds, you hear the engine revving up.
Yes.
This car really, it gives you a reward if you drive hard. Like, it wants to be driven sportily. If you
Yeah.
drive too slow, the car is like, it's a bit boring. It's
Try
a bit,
harder.
Yeah. So a few people I know have driven the Ford GT, but because they drove it in town or like a normal drive, they didn't get out of it thinking, wow. Whereas, you know, when I drive this, I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely
You
love
enjoy the most out of it.
it. Yeah. I have to remember that we have the box on the
Yeah.
top, so I can't do anything too silly in case it goes flying and, you know, something very bad happens.
To the car behind
Yeah,
us.
so I also have to quickly just work out here where we are going to go. I don't really know, but
Oh, me neither. I mean,
Yeah,
we
I
are
think-
pretty much lost in Spain, so.
yeah, I think this is a good road. We have Android Auto, you know, I can see on here
Oh, yeah.
where we're going. Yeah, this is a nice road up the
Awesome.
mountains. We like this, you know, here.
Yes, we do.
You get those backfire pops. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
I just have a lot of fun driving the car, you know. Oh, that was a noisy
loud.
bike.
Even louder than the Ford GT.
Yeah. But outside, people told me when we're driving through tunnels and things on the rally that this car is really loud.
Wow. And even in the rally we had Zondas and Bugattis, so
Yeah.
I mean, this is a very nice road.
Yeah, really nice. Sunset in the hills in southern Spain.
Where else?
A crazy livery with a roof box.
Yeah. That hopefully doesn't come off.
I think we're okay. I will check it shortly, just to be safe.
Yeah, just to be sure.
But like, oh, that snap! You heard the snap of the
Yeah.
exhaust? I love that kind of
Wow.
sound.
When it gets hotter,
Yeah, that
warmer.
quick shift. Crazy sound.
Wow. Now that's a proper car. I really, really like this one. Oh.
It's funny. Everybody wants to race you.
Yeah, of course.
Everybody. We let him go.
Yeah.
So that we can have some fun on the open road.
Of course. How can you get even tired of driving a car like this?
Never.
It's impossible.
Never, never.
First time on a Ford GT and 10 out of 10. Easily.
The view for the passenger is really cool.
Yeah. I mean, it has a crazy design. This car is wow. I just don't know how to describe it.
You know what the biggest problem is? So it was built as a World Endurance Championship race
Okay.
car, right? Endurance, long distance.
Yeah.
The fuel tank is tiny.
No, really?
It's tiny.
How many liters?
Like 50 liters.
No way!
Yeah. So you always, and it tells you that it's empty so low.
Yeah.
So early.
Yeah.
You always fill it like 35 liters, 40 liters after like 200 kilometers.
No way.
Yeah.
That's like a city car.
Yeah. It's funny.
Like my Veloster N has 50 liters of
Yeah.
tank.
And believe me, it doesn't drink so much.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 650 horsepower of supercar.
Yeah, I mean.
It's a small problem to have. I'm okay.
I don't call it a problem. Not really. So we were saying this is very, very low as a car. I mean, it's the lowest one I've ever been into.
And that's before you put it in track mode, where at the press of a button, look outside. Down we go.
Wow.
5 centimeters lower.
Now
and
it's
you sit
even
here,
lower.
but you look at your feet, and your feet on the floor.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, 10 centimeters.
No, it's crazy. we are literally on the ground. I mean.
This is when you have a speed bump.
Yeah. No,
Good luck,
that's
good
a
luck.
problem.
You go up, and then you have the lift
And
system
that's
as well.
instant.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
it's quite fun.
I mean, you can have some fun with that.
Yeah, it's a bit of a show mode, you know? Up,
And down. It's a low rider now.
yeah, it's amazing.
Nice.
It's a really cool car, you know? I love it. I really love it.
I also do. All right. Oh my God. What a ride. Yes. There he goes. So guys, what do you think about this Ford GT? It's been my first time inside one of these and it's been a wonderful time. So team, thank you very much
It's a
for
pleasure.
the opportunity.
You know what's really cool? We've spoken so many times over the years about Ferraris, about Maranello, Santa Gata Bolognese, about the modern Motor Valley region, and finally we do a collaboration.
Yeah.
You know, finally. It's so cool.
That's like a dream for me. So
No, I
again,
love-
thank you very much for the ride and have a safe trip back home, I guess, because you are gonna drive many more miles with it.
It's a long way.
Yeah.
It's been awesome. Thank you so
you
much.
very much, team.
See you later.